Hey guys, I'm Lydia.
Hi, I'm Jessi.
And I'm Adam. Let's talk Hoya.
Hello everybody, annyeong.
Hola.
Hi.
Welcome to Let's Talk Hoya podcast. Today we're going to do something fun. This will be, the second episode that goes out after our extended break. And something we had been talking about since last year was for funsies, trading cuttings with each other. And there was one point where Adam had committed and you even
Started
took cuttings and put it in pond for Jessi to start rooting it. And then the plant rooted and the plant became a whole nother plant. Mm-hmm. But anyway, today I was like, we should do that. We should start off.
Yeah, and that time I remember because I was like, well, I have every single pest you've ever known. So I don't know if you guys really want to be taking no cuttings from me.
Oh, yeah, because then you're like, wait, we shouldn't do this.
Yeah, so that kind of poo-pooed that plan.
We all kind of were like that, though. Because I was like, yeah, I have things too. And I probably still do. So,
But yeah, I feel like, Jessi's turned a new leaf. And we're all in a better, place to take in a couple of new plants and thought it would be fun. So basically the premise is think of the person, take a cutting, bring it, and then we're going to share what we brought and talk a little bit about that plant and then say good luck. And sometime at the end of the year, we'll do an update and see how things are doing or if
how things are thriving. Yeah. How things are thriving, you mean? Yeah.
Who wants to start with one? And then we'll go around and just each share one.
You start. You were so excited.
I was so excited. Okay.
Yeah.
I brought Adam. Sorry, I touched my mic.
The little gasp.
I don't know why I put it in as a black bag, but I did. Made it feel special. Oh, I should let you do that.
No, that's okay.
Here you go. Oh, okay.
I like how you daintily handle things, except for if it's my flowering Hoya.
Yeah. Except if it's tequila sunrise, it's blooming.
Yeah.
Wow.
Praetoria, right?
No.
Oh. I shouldn't guess.
Take another guess.
The
He's
other
gonna
one?
list all the ones that he wanted that I didn't bring.
No, I love it.
Which
but no,
one is it?
Yeah.
That is
Hypolasia?
No. Hoya medinellifolia.
Medinellifolia.
I can't remember if I had ever given you one or not. I just can't remember.
I don't. Maybe you did. It's not alive now.
I don't remember if I did. I feel like I hadn't. But anyway, Hoya medinellifolia, because it puts out the purpley type flowers, but they're the mauve.
Mauve.
Yeah, purpley type flowers.
Did yours bloom? Because you had a bunch of things on yours.
I don't even have a peduncle.
I thought you did.
No, she's a girl.
Or were we talking about, was it Miro's? Did Miro finally have one?
Miro had a peduncle. Yeah. Okay. But, everyone's ambient temperature is different, but I know Miro's is beautiful. It just sits on top of his cabinet in ambient. So I feel like it's doable. But anyway.
So she gave it to you because she hasn't been able to bloom it.
But also you love purple and it's really pretty flowers. It's creamy in the middle, a mauve purple on the outside. It's very pretty. So
you need sharper scissors.
No, I have to Google this. Why?
It looks like you bit this off the plant.
It does. It looks like you chomped it with my teeth.
Bro, but this stem is flat.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's wild.
Isn't
I
it?
have never had a plant like that.
It is
can I
very
see?
weird.
Yeah.
Well, those flowers are pretty.
Check the bite marks. I'm kidding.
It really does. It looks like she twisted it off.
Use your nail.
Yeah.
Okay, but my Apuntia, and I thought it would just snap off because I have had that happen before where it's floppy like that and it just goes poop. It just comes off and I just put it back into the soil. I went to go snag it off and half of it did and half of it didn't.
Oh.
And so then I went and pinched my nail between it and it still wouldn't come off. So then I twisted it.
That's exactly how she got you that cutting.
And you know how when you eat crab legs and you tear apart, that middle part comes out. It's a whole middle part of straight that came out.
Oh my God.
You made a puntia puree.
So
what I'm picturing right now is those memes where they're when you pick at it a hangnail and it's just a strip the whole way down their arm.
Oh, I have seen those.
Bro, it's basically what it was.
But yeah.
I feel weird.
So anyway, Hoya Magnifilia, I feel like still one of my favorite Hoyas. I feel like this one, I have mine. It's like halfway up a trellis, and then I just kind of let it kind of keep on going. Yeah, because it feels like it's prettier just to watch it not on a trellis.
Yeah.
But anyway, I've had this plant for a while now, and I've tried growing it ambient, didn't work out. So now I just have the one that's in my cabinet that gets like 70, 80% humidity around there. And it grows pretty consistently. The roots don't get super crazy. It's been in a 4-inch pot for the past like 3 years, and it keeps on growing. It's been doing well, just no peduncles, no blooms. So
Dang.
but it's a really pretty plant, though.
It is
It
pretty.
is just really, really gorgeous, especially like as the leaves get more and more mature, which isn't always the case for Hoya. Like you don't always have to wait for the leaves to be more mature, but this one, like as the leaves get bigger, you can see more of the venation on the actual foliage. So
Cute.
I'm looking at the holotype of it right now. Rada and Simonson. Mikhail found that in 2011
in Borneo,
in the Batu Laga Plateau, Batang Region. I don't know if I'm
Are
saying.
you speaking English?
No.
Baton Rouge?
I just Googled it and it was on Google Images. So I just looked. I don't, unless they just collected a new.
oh, but even the
Phenotype.
blooms, like when they're closed before they open, look at that. Look at how there's like speckly purple on them.
It reminds me of like those
They're
Easter candy
really
robin's
pretty.
eggs.
Oh my gosh, I just ate the shit out of those this weekend.
I would hope you'd eat the chocolate out of them, but okay.
Are they pretty?
Cute. Yeah, muy cute. It does remind me of those Easter eggs.
I have been loving like having Hoya like this that just hang, because I have the Medusa and then my Bella kind of does it somehow, like the Multiflora does it, but not like this. But I just think it's so beautiful.
They're really pretty.
Yeah.
Just how they just kind of like go.
Because they hang down, but they kind of are out. You know, it's just like, it's
It's
beautiful.
just pretty.
I'm
Yeah.
giving you eyes on behalf of that Polyneura brochet you gave me that you were like,
That
This-
thing is so stupid.
it's too everywhere.
It's
Because
not
the
too
Polyneura-
And she
everywhere.
was leggy, just like you're
Aren't
talking
supposed
about.
to grow like that though. They should like trail down.
Yeah, that Polyneura is
It's like,
like
rigid.
it just like bends up.
It's weird.
It does.
It's got an upward curve, and I love an upward curve, but not in my Polyneura. No, but it's, yeah. I don't know. I don't like how the Polyneura grows.
Not the brochet.
Or, sorry, yeah, the brochet.
I
Yeah.
feel like you're just hating.
Yeah.
No, because I love the green one.
Okay.
I love the variegated one that
No,
I have.
same. They trail differently.
Yeah.
Brochet's all weird. Anyway.
Anyway. It's true.
Okay.
So I hope and wish the best for you with this plant. Honestly, I feel like it propagates really easily. I've propagated a lot of those before. The only thing that I've heard is that they ship very poorly. But I've shipped them before and they've been fine. So I think it may just depend. Like I've never shipped one like in the middle of winter or like the scorching hot summer. Like
Yeah.
I've shipped them more in like the springtime. So, maybe be more mindful for people if you do want one, because the weather is going to start warming up. But
I can't get over the it's not flat, but
it's not round.
it's like round in the middle, but then it's like pinched off. So like it would be like the shape of an eyeball, I think.
They're really interesting.
It is so interesting.
So I was excited to share that one with you.
Prop in soil, like,
Inquire or something. Yeah. That's usually what I do.
okay.
So I can't wait to see how it grows for
I'm
you.
excited. Thank
It's
you.
a cutie. Okay, what about you, Adam?
Okay. I'm gonna reveal my one for Jessi, or do I do?
Oh no,
back
well,
to you?
whoever.
Okay. Okay, Jessi
Oh my god.
loves big and veiny.
I do.
And this one is full of blooms right now, and actually this had blooms on it, but they were the first ones that opened.
Oh, you had just posted that today,
Yeah.
and with like the lighting and everything was
Oh,
vibes.
gorgeous.
Oh, I have so many other photos I took, but then I mentally couldn't post anymore. But big and veiny, it is the Hoya verticillata from Lampone.
Oh, wow. Mucho
And
wow.
I think that it will grow well for you. It's a very simple, it sits in my north window. So if you even had it in your front window where your Hoya are, it's going to be perfect.
Yeah.
I think, because it comes in such a deep green. And I think it's because it sits in like that lowish light. I'm obsessed with that.
Well, remember I sent you guys a video last week of mine, and it was sitting under like brighter grow lights, and it doesn't get like the venation like that. Like the foliage is like flatter. And so
Yeah.
I recently moved it to a different spot that's darker and doesn't get as much light, and the foliage comes in with like that like the grooves and the venation.
okay.
It like isn't flat anymore. So I feel like the lighting makes a big difference for that one.
Isn't that wild?
It is really wild. Like it looks like a totally different plant. Like the 2 new leaves that I have on there look like a completely different plant other than the 2 original leaves that I got from you.
Wow.
Okay. So
I want what Adam has, so I'm going to do what Adam does.
that makes me wonder, like, if those other leaves that are maybe a little less deep green, if they'll start getting deep green, or are they the same color green? They just don't have the.
Yeah, it's like flat almost because like this. Like
Why do I
if
not
you-
remember that video? Did I miss that one?
Like if you feel it, like you can feel like the ridges, but it like you know how this backside is flat. That's like how the front is of the leaves that got like more light. It doesn't have this like.
Maybe you didn't watch all of the video that she sent.
I know. I'm like, what was I not paying attention?
I feel like with Adam, you can count on him paying attention for like the first 5 seconds.
But I think it was one of those videos where it had a lot of little things in it, and then I got to that point, so it could be easily missed.
I'm gonna go back and look at that because I want to see what it would look like. But yeah, this one.
It's
stunner.
gorgeous.
Where did you
Yeah,
get
it's
it
a
from,
gorgeous
Adam?
plant.
Where did we get this from? I got this from.
Well, you had gotten like a couple of them, I thought. Because there was like a period of time where all of these verticillata were coming out,
Yeah.
and
You were
they were
collecting all of them.
beautiful. And I remember there was like one that you got, and it was like a recent like import flip that went bad.
And it died.
And then there was like another one that you got that was like similar, but then you got one that was good, which was this one, I feel like.
Yeah, and that one's from Ara because I feel like the one that lived came from Ara.
And then there was
Aw.
like 2 that were bad that like never grew or something like that.
Yeah.
Remember that? But this one was like the one that made it.
Yeah,
and it did
that
good.
was the whole story. It was wild. Yeah, those ones didn't ever grow. It was like a 1-leaf situation and
Just the weirdest thing.
rot.
Wasn't one of them like upside down too or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
I honestly have no recollection. See, this is why I need to write down when I get things because part of me is like, I'll remember. Nope, I've literally forgotten everything.
This
Yeah,
is the
same.
bottom.
Yeah.
This needs to go like this. Okay. And then propagate it in water.
Yeah, I usually
root it in
trim the top stem shorter so people absolutely know and there's no like questioning.
Nice.
No
I
ambiguity.
appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. But I think for anybody who's ever wondering, you can always see like aerial roots in not maybe this one, but
It's
like
a dizzy.
Stop touching it.
like Lacanosa and all those trailing Hoya that usually get confused about which side is up and down. They usually do have nubbins for aerial roots, and those are always underneath the node. Like that's the down. So anyway,
I do see nubbins on this.
but like if you looked at that Lacanosa, like one of those trailing ones, like you'll see the nubs directly under. Every node has it directly under, and that will kind of dictates that the.
Interesting. I'd never looked at a Hoya that observantly.
Yeah, well, plant some upside down and
You'll learn.
you'll learn a few things.
I like to get mine rooted, thanks.
But the funny thing is, like, they will legitimately like still put out growth, and it'll like make its way up through. It's wild.
Yeah.
Plants are wild.
Nature will do its thing to survive and not die, basically.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, big and veiny.
Well, good thing is if I don't make it with this one, you've got a whole lot of reserves.
I got more for you.
very conservative with my cuttings because my plants are very.
Yeah, look at that one little leaf that she
Let's
came
say-
through it.
I'm
Let's
going
see
to
how
call
sharp
it
her scissors
my
are.
plants are very minimalist in my house. Therefore, we've got 1 or 2 leaves on most of them. Especially the ones that I know you don't have.
The only
So don't
minimalist
fuck
thing.
up.
Anyway, for you, I brought you a Hoya Piestelopepis.
Oh,
Piestelopis. I don't know how to say it. It's got 1 leaf, so be careful.
okay. You know how you were just berating Adam for not watching the video? Well, in that same day, I sent a video of my Hoya Piestelopis.
I don't
and
have
how
anything that you don't have.
It has
so.
a peduncle.
Well, mine feels fuzzier than yours.
But I got mine from you.
Oh.
It's from the same plant.
Oh, maybe that's Dusty then. I was like, this is fuzzier than hers.
I love it. Thank you.
Well,
Unless you've gotten a different one since.
that is my second one, so I don't know. I don't know if there's varieties. I don't
I want
know.
to touch it.
But it's fuzzy. What do they call it? Fuzziness? Pubescent.
Pubescent.
Okay,
Same.
Piestelopis. How do you spell that?
Piestelopis.
Piestelopis is a very, very pretty plant, though.
It
Mine-
reminds me of the longer, woodier, fuzzy one, Hypalasia,
Ooh,
which I know I want from your collection, Lydia.
those veins.
Mhm.
They have the same type of veins that the Medinifolia has. Like, is that pinnate where it kind of circles around, and like looks like a caterpillar? But oof, that is sexy.
Something like that.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like when I first, because I got this plant it's been a while. It was like at least 2, maybe 3 years ago. And when I first got it, it was actually at least 3 years ago because I used to have it in a cabinet that I don't keep plants in anymore. So, but like when it first tried starting, it was very slow to root, very slow to start. And it just kind of chilled like that for a long while. I just had a few leaves on it for the longest time. And the last couple of years is when it started really popping off. Like it would give me new leaf, new leaf, new leaf. And the bigger the leaves, like more over time, I feel like the leaves get more mature and they get bigger and veinier.
Mm.
Don't you think?
Well, yeah. I actually, fun fact, I keep mine in water. It's always lived in water and it's always grown in.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
So that is a cutting from there.
Okay. Thank you. Maybe I don't have this one. Maybe I have one from your first one.
Maybe. But
Ooh.
I don't think I have anything you don't have. I literally thought about it hard.
That's okay.
Other than like maybe, I don't know. You probably have Pachiclata, not Discipula, the Diversifolia.
Mm-mm.
But neither of those two are not doing well. Not well enough for cutting right now.
Yeah. They're in triage.
Thank you for sharing from your minimalist collection.
It's one of my prized babies.
It is actually one of your prized. What did you cry a little bit? Was there a tear shed when you cut it?
Don't look. When I went to cut it, I was like, I'm so sorry. Literally. But it's for the freaking podcast.
Well, hey, if that ever dies, then
Yeah. I'll be like, give my plant back.
Yeah.
okay, I have a plan for Jessi.
All right. Oh, that's cute.
Ooh.
What is that?
Guess it is.
Oh, I love
Hoya.
how circle it is. Wait, I feel
Hoya
like
4-leaf clover, if I had to name it. Passiflora.
okay, can I guess?
Yes.
Is that the peltata?
Yes.
Mm. How am I going to root that?
Well, I felt bad because last time you're like, I had that. And then I low-key was gaslighting you, saying that you never did. And I don't know if you did or not. And you said you wanted one. So that's why I brought you one. So that's your responsibility. Here you go. Okay, it goes like this. See the stem right there.
Thanks.
It doesn't grow very fast. And I brought you a generous cutting.
Thank you for your generosity.
I also
Do you need this?
want that one. So you
No,
Wait,
no.
wait.
No, part of that.
Do you need this?
Okay, I have bring. I'm gonna bring you something else.
No.
I thought about it too. I was like, this is so small.
I'll give you half of it.
No. I was like, this
You got
is small. This is delicate. I was a little worried that your reaction was going to be, how am I going to root this? But I was like, no. Jessi has grown. She's evolved. She has gained confidence. She uses words like pubescent and elliptic now.
Yeah,
I have faith in her.
I do have all the faith that you'll be able to get that.
No faith in me, por favor.
Well, honestly, okay, you see right here?
Yes.
You see those little nubs right there?
Mm-hmm.
Roots will grow from there very easily. So, I mean, you put it into a little thing of pond or...
I would not do water.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do pond then. Just stick it in pond?
Yeah, just stick it in pond.
Keep it watered?
So it's covered up to... So that's just covered up to that first node right there.
Now,
And then if you have the little strawberry forks, put a little strawberry fork through it so it stays in place. It'll be fine. That's how I rooted mine.
To help, you can put like a plastic bag over it to like keep it like a little humidity dome. But you have
Or put it in your cabinet.
a cabinet.
I'll put it in my cabinet.
But usually when I root things in pond like that, I will like let them sit in the solution. I don't usually let anything sit. You know how I was always like wicking cord? Like if I had something in pond, I'd probably put half of the pond in water just to make sure it stays hydrated so it will root. But yeah, it works pretty simple.
So if I do one of those little teeny cups with holes inside of another teeny cup with hole,
Yeah.
that teeny cup halfway.
So for visual representation, say
Teeny
this
cup.
is the cup. This is teeny cup. You want to fill the solution so you see the teeny cup filled to about here.
Okay.
So that's what you want to do.
Yeah. And for people who aren't watching, just fill up like make sure like at least half the pond is in water.
Okay.
Or nutrient.
Yeah.
Well,
Teeny
not
cup.
nutrient. I do water when I root.
Halfway point.
You don't do nutrients when you root?
I mean, sometimes I do, but most of the time I try to just do water. And once there's like a little bit of root, then I'll like give them nutrients. But I'm never like weak nutrients. Everyone gets the same thing, even if it's a cutting.
Okay.
Because I don't want to mess with it. And it seems to work most of the time. But you did say that one of your Hoya, like you halved it. You diluted it 1-to-1. The metanifolia.
For that one, because it was getting chlorotic.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know. So I'm going to have to start doing that.
Mm-hmm. So then instead of doing more, I just diluted it in half to half the nutrient solution.
But for the most part, no, I don't really. I don't root things in like nutrient solution.
I feel like they do perfectly fine in regular water. Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you all.
Okay. I wish you all the best.
I wish me all the best as well.
You got
First
this.
reaction, how am I going to root this?
No, I am really excited for it.
Yeah.
I'm just apprehensive.
But hey, humans love challenges, so...
I'm not a human.
Listen, waking
I have
up
it
is
on
a
good
damn
authority.
challenge.
I'm an alien. Anyway.
Next up.
That was good. It was good.
That's really good.
Oh, trauma. Quick wit. Love it.
Anyway, next up.
Okay.
I went. Yes, I did.
Yes, Grandma, you already went.
For you, Lydia, I did have a hard time figuring out what to give you. And I'm giving you something that I'm struggling with because I'm like, I hope that you can do better with it. But I'm struggling with it because probably I'm struggling with life. But anyway. And, sorry, I'm giving you all the backstory. And I want this plant to have a new story. Because this plant came to me from...
I want to see it.
Just wait. Calm down.
I'm dying.
This plant came to me from that drama of the variegated elliptica.
Oh, Dios mío.
And
what if I comment this and I never find out what it is?
Bro, what did you just say? She's like,
okay, it's the
Can I
SR 2007-13.
Underwhelming.
I
was variegated
love this
elliptica.
leaf shape. Oh no, I wish it was. If I had it,
he doesn't
obviously.
have a variegated elliptica.
And I love the splash on it. Mine has grown, and it's put out a bunch of new leaves. Like some new leaves, not a bunch.
I see a couple
anyway.
vines there.
Anyway, let's.
Very pretty. Isn't this one from some province?
Is it?
Isn't this from a specific province?
What
I
is
don't
it
know.
called?
I just have the SR to that. Isn't that Cerise?
Cerise around pretty.
Yeah. So isn't that a hybrid of hers?
2007-13.
Yes.
Loei province.
Yes.
Loei.
Yes.
Loei? I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry.
Its flowers, aren't nothing to write home about. They look very akin to like a carnosa. But a little spiky. A little
Dang.
spiky carnosa.
Our good friend Doug Chamberlain struggled to flower this one.
Oh.
So there's a good challenge
Oh my
for you.
gosh, his is huge.
Ew,
Huge.
I don't like how it looks. I'm sorry. That's so messy.
It is really.
It's his
But it
is
tells
huge.
a story of all of the challenges
Okay, so
this plant must have gone through.
I'm guessing it likes humidity because the way that those roots are growing all over this plant, it's in a high humidity.
Huh.
It's a very woody stem.
It took him 4 years to bloom this.
That's
Well,
crazy.
we're
Oh,
not-
but there's a picture of another one.
We're
So-
not going for blooms. We're just going for growth.
True. In 4 years, we'll be Arlia bloom today.
Okay, RFK.
I take that as an insult. Bigger than
He
anything
sounds
you've
like
said
me
to
trying
me.
to set a boundary.
I love that.
That was a meme I saw.
You could have kept that credit.
No, I can't.
Oh, this leaf is thick though.
It is thick.
Oh no, I take that back. It took him 4 years to get a peduncle, 5 years to get a bloom.
Shit. I was gonna give you my species Jatim, but now we've realized it's Garut, and you have that one.
I have a guru.
Yeah.
Had that one never flowered before yet? That's the first time.
Yeah, and those flowers starting to get longer and longer, and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I don't think that's, but it's okay. I
We
mean,
were
it's a gorgeous
lied
plant,
to.
and I'm excited to see those flowers in person.
They are very pretty flowers.
Did they have a scent?
I don't remember.
I don't know what they remind me of. I think it's like
Wait.
trolls, because it's like they have it's like this long tube, and then it just
Yeah.
They're super cute, and now I don't have to give you a cutting.
no, you don't.
Now you have one that's bigger than mine.
But that being said, I would like to know if there is something in my collection that you've been wanting, because I would like to give that for you. I just didn't know.
I have to take a look.
Yeah, I didn't know if you still had the Retusa.
No, the Retusa was like one of the first plants I noticed flat mites on,
Yeah,
and it was
covered.
everywhere, and it just felt overwhelming at the time because how the leaves come out in bundles,
Oh,
you know?
1,000. I restarted mine.
Donde
so I
está su
just-
rotusa?
Oh, do you really want to see it? Because it's huge.
Yeah.
Oh, I do want to see
Okay.
it.
Yeah, and the
I
crowd
just
would like to
watered
see
it.
it too.
Has it flowered again since?
Yeah.
Do you really want to see it? Because it's huge. Okay. You tease.
Like I was gonna say, oh, it is huge.
I know it's like hair,
It's huge.
and it's so thick. Listen, do I lie?
No.
When I tell you it's big, I mean it's
a
big.
girl was not kidding.
Anyway, and I love just petting
See,
this
when
one.
you tell me it's huge, this is what I want to see. This is what I want.
I was gonna give you one of these because I was like, oh, if she lost it, then it would be like giving because I gave you that one.
Yeah, from the
They
first
Then I
time
was
we
like,
ever
I don't know
met.
if like
They
people
look
are
like
that
little
sentimental
fireworks.
like me.
Okay, but also
want
this
a
is the
cutting.
situation of like expectation, reality.
I never said it was huge.
That's the only thing I have that I can grab right now.
That might have been the one good leaf on that plant Jessie
know.
cut, and you're just like,
Literally. This thing?
Expectation, reality. Is that better?
Yes. Thank you. She didn't mean that, baby. Me and my Hoyas were like this. Anyway, I would appreciate a cutting of this if you can spare a bit.
hey, I don't know, it's pretty thin.
Yeah. Adam's going for the minimalist look.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
he's waiting for it to fill out, you know.
Okay.
This one just lives in the shelf above my shower, and I forget about
Apparently
it
likes it.
quite often.
My wrists are too.
Wow, look at that root.
I know.
Showed it.
Oh shit.
It's not a real live experience if we don't make
you're
a
not dumping
pond
pollen
mess.
everywhere. Yeah. You want cuttings in this too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Por favor.
Do you want one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Por favor.
Okay, what else? Did everybody get their cuttings?
No.
No, Jessi still has one.
For me,
I was selfish. Originally,
Careful where you point the bottom of that bag.
I was gonna give Adam back a cutting of a Polynera brochet that he just gave me the whole plant
Last week.
because
Specifically.
I was like, I need a security plant. But then I remembered Lydia already has one, and then I was like,
mine not for long because we both didn't like how it grew.
The other security plant I would need is Hoya SP. I'm not sure if the SP applies or not. Tribuana.
Wow, it's still alive?
Those leaves get the size of my forearm, literally as big as my forearm.
Okay.
I have had that plant since 2019.
That's like one of the longest Hoyas you've had.
Yes. She has moved with me. She has grieved with me.
Ooh,
Again.
I'm excited.
I can't believe it's still alive.
Anyway,
I mean, it's great, but
again, she is a treasure of mine. So when you do not want it, go ahead and send it my way.
It's okay. Hoya
Trubiana. Trubiana.
Those flowers are so cute.
oh wait,
Yeah.
I want to see.
Selfishly, I want to see those flowers in person.
Oh,
They're
oh,
very cute. Ooh.
Wow.
So those leaves get big.
They
huh?
look like cute pimples to me. Or like pomegranates.
Those leaves do get big.
Yeah, literally, I've had leaves the size of my forearm.
Yeah, you
On
have had
that.
you've had really big leaves. That would be a fun one to do a time lapse on for the foliage, like how big it gets.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Dang.
So you're my security cutting
Okay.
now.
Well,
Although I've done fairly well with her, and right now she is like taking off, leafing everywhere. That's why I had a problem cutting it. But I found that little vine that had just that one leaf, and I was like, well, we can do it here. And then I looked away.
well,
Yeah.
that's one leaf.
I was going to ask if I could give you just a stick with no leaves, but then
I
I was
don't
like,
know. I've
that's kind
never-
of an asshole move.
I've never had success.
No, with just a stick? Oh,
I haven't
I
done
didn't know
well with
that.
sticks either. You know who's really good with sticks is Ara.
Oh.
Thank you. Also, it reminds me of that Hoya species, the Hoya hummingbird,
I've never heard of that.
but it's a lot bigger. But it's the same kind of leaf shape where it's like from the side, it kind of looks like it could be like the hummingbird. And that one also had like the same kind of texture, but
Very,
a lot smaller.
What is it? Because this texture is like very smooth texture.
Interesting.
Yeah, what do they call that? It's like
There's a word for it.
I know.
It's like skin, right? Glabrous? No.
Glabrous. No, I think you're right. Glabrous.
No, I think you might be right, actually. What?
Wait, we gotta Google it.
wait. I'm still rubbing my eye. Wait.
Bro, that Leo energy just burst out of her, literally.
Did you see the Hoya hummingbird, Jessi?
I did.
It's a can. It's not, I guess.
But yeah, I'm really excited to watch you grow that. I'm sure like next week there's gonna be a tree. No hard feelings,
Probably
you know,
not, yeah.
if it blooms in like 6 months. I am not a good plant person, and it is a miracle it is still alive. So again, the moment you don't want that, send it back my way. So it's like I'm lending it to you.
Yeah.
So basically what Jessi is saying, not only does she need a security, she's like, grow this for me really big and pretty, and then I will take it back.
Yes.
Yeah. What if I start selling it?
You can sell it as long as you give me a piece back. That specific, you put like a little nail polish mark on it. I want that piece back because that's my baby.
I'm excited. I'm excited for this one.
Me too.
I'm excited for new Hoya. I've been like getting rid of things and purging and restarting. So
Yeah.
No plants need to touch each other.
yeah,
You never know.
I got the microscope. We can scope them
Oh,
all.
I figured you were gonna scope it. I put it in the thing and it was I was like, hopefully that took care of anything that was on there.
I scrub mine with a makeup brush and small circular motions.
Nah, ain't nobody got time
this
for that.
one though, the foliage, one time I scrubbed it with a soft bristle toothbrush and it marked up the whole foliage.
Yeah.
So
I learned my lesson, even though I was like, guys, you can use a soft bristle toothbrush. No, you can't.
I've used Clorox wipes on
You
that.
can't.
It's good.
That's what's kept it alive.
She's a trooper.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Okay, so the plan. The plan is for us
Yes.
to take these home,
Yes.
to root them.
Yes.
Are we going to have updates, or is it going to be like we check in at the end of the year?
Check in at the end of the
checking in
year.
at the
We
end of
should
the year.
bring the plants with us.
Okay.
And
we'll show
whoever
you
does
guys.
the best, I'm just kidding.
It's not a competition.
See, I don't know if you are.
No, it's not a competition.
'Cause I would
We'll
win.
we'll just come back and we'll bring the plants with us and we can show them off on video. And then we can give an update on like how you're growing it, what kind of environment.
Okay,
and then
what it
like
looks
our
like.
own that we have. We can talk about how ours are doing and just give an update. Because it's always interesting like how different
Yeah.
people grow different things and how they do for them, even though they're from the same plant. So
Yeah.
I like it.
Ooh, I'm excited.
so it'll be fun. So yay!
Well,
Ooh, I actually am really excited about this. Like this whole like episode idea of like.
me too.
I mean, I do feel a little bit of pressure, but
No pressure.
no, I know,
I
but
only
like I
gave
don't
you
want to
my
kill it.
most difficult
I
plant.
don't feel pressure because I don't take responsibility when my plants die. It was the heat. It was the bad Phoenix water. It was the fact that it wasn't rooted when it was given to me. A whole lot of things.
It
It's never
was
my
the
fault.
Clorox bleach root
Yeah.
trench. I don't know.
Sure. It's just never my fault.
But anyway, wish these plants luck.
These ones specifically, guys.
Yeah.
And thanks for joining us today for this fun episode that
And let
we're
us-
excited about.
Yeah, and let us know if you do any local trades or like challenges. Because that's always fun. New plants. And I didn't even have to pay for them. Me
Yeah.
gusta.
Yeah, do this with a friend because it's kind of it's like
It's special.
yeah.
It's fun.
Anyway, thanks for coming up with this idea. I'm excited about it. Oh, the one I had for you last year like grew into a whole full plant, but then I ended up throwing it away because it had flat mites. So I'm like,
Yeah.
well, you know.
Goodbye.
Thank you for not sharing flat mites.
Yeah.
Thank you for not sharing flat mites. You're welcome for not sharing every pest known to humanity.
Okay. Anyway, head over to Instagram, follow us at Let's Talk Hoya, and you can also follow us all individually on Instagram. I am at Not Dude.
I'm at thegreenplant.az.
And I'm at Perritos y Plants. Adios.
Annyeong.
Bye.